Well, we're in the money of the 22. I think my range plays kind of nice as a raise. I'm gonna have 9x and a lot of stuff wrapping around the 9. It's kind of an awkward call. A couple of top pairs as well. I don't think we need to go all in. Like, I think with this stack depth, so this is like a connecting the dots kind of thing. I think with this stack depth, like, I don't think they'll have a lot of like Jack 10, 10, 7 type hands, right? Like, we're not really needing to protect against those. I think those hands like check back a lot pre, maybe. So we're not really protecting against like open enders and like high equity draws here. If we were, we might want to size differently, but. Nice. Boom, big pot there. Well, still 600 players, but good spot. Play shove here. I mean, first place is a lot of money. There's still 500 players and everyone's short, so our expectations need to be managed, but there is a lot of money up top if it goes well. Good mix of tourneys right now. Small stakes in the money. We got our millions events. I don't really want to give all their Broadways free card, I don't think. Well played. Guy froze me. Sorry. Professional reaction. It's fine. Nice. Come on, Turbo. Hunting this bounty here for bigs. Oh, it's nasty. It's nasty. We got to flip here. That also, well, that's not nasty. That's standard. Good luck in the turbo. Nice. You're going to win that flip. Yeah, that would have been back-to-back flips to exit. That would have sucked, but good stuff. I might just jam against this lineup. Maybe we have 0 shoves. I'll have 0 shoves. I changed my mind. How quickly my brain switches. Okay, Jack 10, no heart. Interesting. I might just shove here. I mean, if they're up to nonsense, we can get a fold. Even if they have aces, like our equity's not terrible. They're up to nonsense. Beauty. Play the 4-bet here. Good luck. Luck has been good. Under the gun jams for 8. Probably have to call. It's gonna be like the bottom, but can we skip it? Like, I think we can definitely skip King 10. Can we skip it? I don't know if they're gonna skip. Whoa. Ace 3 offsuit. What? Get there. Come on. Well, I kind of like seeing that though. That means they probably take like Queen Jack, Jack 10 as well, offsuit. If there's somebody that likes to shove hands like Ace 3 offsuit, they probably shove those other ones as well, which means the calling is going to be pretty good, or at least better. Maybe not though. Maybe they shove Ace 3 offsuit, but they don't shove Queen Jack offsuit. But I feel like they're going to shove all of that. So yeah, I think it'll be a good call, but bad result. So I'm going to raise call. I mean, it depends how aggressive you want to be with it. Like, you could have 100 buy-ins for your max game. I think, you know, the right answer is probably somewhere in the middle. If you're playing, like, on GG a lot or higher variance or big fields and stuff like that, you might want to have, You might want to err on the side of having more buy-ins. It kind of comes down to your risk tolerance. And all right, we get a bluff through. We're still alive in the 22 turbo. 270 players remaining. All right, we got trips. Like, my advice is kind of arbitrary, right? Gives you some sort of baseline, but I would check some Jack X there. I would check some, like, if I had like King 5 of spades, I would check here. I would check like a boat. So I would definitely check some stuff, but I think trips, when they can just call off their big flush draws, call off their Jack X, and then like a lot of my range wants to be all in, like my flush draws a lot. A lot of my flush draws want to shove. My Jack X probably wants the protection and a little bit of value you can go for. Just feel like enough of my range wants to be all in there. They just bet. Okay, I'm going to fold there. Shove the ace-8, run into jacks. Nice. Let's go. Okay, let's keep it up. 22 turbo. This player was like, yeah, almost had nothing. Might still play this as a range bet. Brings in the flush draw. I mean, unblocking the queen. Sure. Snap call. Triple barrel, big pot. Big pot, triple barrel against Mago. Queen 6, let's go. That's huge. We're now 11 out of 218. Like I said, 16k up top is a lot. We got to dodge the minefield, but it's pretty good. It's a good stack. A7 losing to the queen 3. Oh. Check to back pre. Gonna call flop. Okay, we find a sneaky 2 pair. I'm gonna go call with the ace queen here for 40. I think this player might give me some trouble. Not super thrilled with the idea of 3-bet folding or calling. See lead, I mean, it's small enough with a diamond to call here. What do they got over there? I mean, can we maybe just fold now? Should I 3-bet to like 6.5 here? Should we call? I mean, I don't think I would normally jam against it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to like 7. Just fold if they get it in. 6.5. They call, whatever. If they shove, I'll fold. Not a huge fan of the call or the shove here. It's close. I would shove ace jack. Yeah, now I get it. Now I get rid of my hand. Kings. Whew. If I shove, I mean, we're broke. That's being results oriented, but I think it's also being a little cognizant of the situation. Easy peasy. This flop sucks. I shouldn't say that though, because like we actually end up having a profitable c-bet against most people, and like it's also a value bet, so like I'd rather see an ace 10 5 board, but it's actually okay. They're giving me all the spots here. I think we could do anything here. Could call, we could shove. I think shoving is a very reasonable option here. And you can 3-bet, which is what I've gone for. I think I'll probably check this back. Like, they're not going to fold pocket 10s, jacks. They're not going to fold ace jack, ace 10. They're not going to fold any hearts, combos. I'm dominated by a lot of that. They got some 2 pairs. They got jack 10. It's just like, they might not even have like ace queen in their range to target. And then like pocket 6s and 5s are going to stick around. I don't know. It's just, I feel like it's just one of the worst boards. I mean, the only thing really we can fold out here on the flop is like maybe ace queen and then like king queen of clubs. King queen of diamonds might even find a way to click call or something. If they fold, I'll shove deep in the turbo. How many runners in this thing? How many runners? Famous last words. 5,700 runners. Do I have any time bank? Let's see. All right, 5,700 runners down to the final 116. All in here for 10 bigs. Need a king. Found a king. Holy smokes, that was a big spot. $22 buy-in, but we're getting deep. We're getting deep, guys. Let's go. King 8-0, I mean, it's good, but I definitely can't skip it for 10. I think for 12.5 it's reasonable against a random player. When I say random, it's just because like I don't know how they're gonna play. People are generally a bit tighter. We just pass up on like maybe an okay spot there. All right, our last run of the day, 2 queens. If anyone else limps, I think we just shove. If anyone shoves, we shove. If it's just us, maybe go non-all-in. Yeah, I think that's okay. We'll go non-all-in here. Snap call. King of spades is really bad. They should still have like queen 10 and jack 10 and like maybe a weaker ace and king queen, king jack of hearts. King non offsuit. Oh my god, let's go. Let's go. Come on. That was such a bad turn. Like it was such a bad turn. I almost timed out and then they like snapped it in. It was all very, very stressful. Nice pot though. It's good flop. Can work with that. I mean, we can bet or check our deuce here. I think I'll check again. The benefits of betting is we build a pot and, you know, we get to get value from 3x and 6x. I might try a check raise here. Nothing. Just nothing from this guy. Wow, they triple checked the 4. Yeah, that's okay. I don't know. My range is going to be a lot of high card stuff. I think if they ever get to the river with air or a 5 or a 7 or anything, they're going to bet. And then we could try to stack or get a nice check raise in, but they did not bite. We're down to the final 60 players. Going to call this one for sure. Have to call for that price and that stack. Happy to chop. Really happy to chop. Yeah, final 60, 111 locked up. If we can sneak our way to the FT, it's 1,000 for anybody at the final tables, and it's a big whopping 16K for first and a $22. But very shallow stacks. Anything can happen. We lose one all in. We're one of the short stacks. We lose another. We're done. So just an open shove with the offsuit. Decent ace. Ace queen. I think I'll put this into a shove as well. We have a lot of like suited hands that want to start to pile it in here now, and like balancing out with some nice, actually decent hands like ace queens, ace jacks is a decent way to go about it. Could also raise this non all in though. Yeah, having some pairs, having some big aces, having some suited stuff, some offsuit stuff, it works well. Aces under the gun. I mean, I guess we want to have less shoves from out of the gun with 2 bigger stacks here. It makes actually a lot of sense to have non all in more so here. Hoping for any customers. No customers. Kind of sucks. Everyone folds. Let's go for the non all in raise though. We want to induce or go post flop with this hand. It's very good. See, call jack 6-7. Pretty awkward. We're gonna start with a check here. Usually gonna check call. I mean maybe if they bet pot, maybe not, but they go for this size. All right, show me just a spade. Okay, we found a spade. It's an interesting hand already. What to do on the turn? Oh, come on. All right, I think we just bet big. I think they bluff catch a 6 and a 7 or a jack a lot. I have no time bank, so I can't tank very long. I would have loved to have tanked longer and explained everything, but I don't think they're going to bet super thin with these pairs. And yeah, we got to get money in against these pairs here. I'm not going to fold ace jack against this range. Just going to be all in. Another raise under the gun from Carlos. I'm hoping it's not the nuts. Let's get a raise fold, Carlos, or a flip. Ace king offsuit. Bummer. Goes for the offsuit combo as well. I mean, I would actually say that's a good sign, which sounds silly, but like I think somebody that's gonna min raise ace king offsuit is like somebody that will have raise folds as well, and like, you know, like they're not scared to play from under the gun there. I mean, it sucks to lose that pot obviously, but I think it'd probably be a fine reshove. I go king 10 here for 7. If anyone ISOs this, it's a fold. If nobody ISOs it, it's a get in. Yeah, so nobody ISOs this 3.5 blinds. Like, they're not skipping any queen 10, queen jack, king 10. Like, they're skipping nothing like that. No pairs being skipped. So we just want to be all in here. All right, we're against an ace. That sucks. Man, ugh, it's annoying. All right, down to 7.5. Fallen into 33 out of 34 now. $230 locked up. We did just get that ladder, so here we go. I mean, we have a really good hand relative to our stack size, so not necessarily cooked here. I think they're definitely going with 8, 7, 6s, 5s. This time it's a flip. Oh, let's go. We're alive. So sick. I'm going to be jamming this if they fold here. Cover everyone except for one player. Open jam's going to be quite good with this hand. And we still need to accumulate chips. 22 out of 34. Let's see if it was short-lived owning these chips or not. All right, take it down. 16 bigs. Back in the mix. A little conflicted on this one. I feel like it's a spot where I do want to have raises, but I was trying to think about like hands that I would want to raise fold against. Like I think king jack is a pretty decent raise, not all in. Like could raise fold against a couple players, raise call the other ones. Something like a king jack or like an ace 8 offsuit is actually pretty nice as well. Ace 8, ace 9 offsuit that can call off the shorter ones. Good luck. That's a huge spot, obviously. They have bottom pair. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh. I mean, the 9 was dead. They were dead. They were dead. I mean, they're stone dead here. I have 5 million chips. Oh, man. Like, they were just drawing dead. Board pairs, they need a 3 or they're dead. I mean, it's such a joke. I have 95% equity. I have 95% equity. Anyway, we have to call off here. God, 95% equity to have 5 million, 16K up top in this field. Yeah, deserved. Welcome back. Deserved. 95% equity for 5 million freaking chips. Are you kidding me? God, that's so frustrating. Fold now. Oh, that's so sick. I mean, I'm obviously less tilted because I'm not out, but... I think with 7, we're just going to shove here. I think it's time. This guy again. King, queen this time. I mean, you're going to turn the queen. It's just... And anyway, ultimately, I end up getting lucky against this player because I hit the jack against our ace king and I, you know, cooler them. Could have been done with earlier, but yeah. I mean, ultimately, I did get 2 nice spots in a row. We're back in the game. I think we just jam versus this player. I think we just want to jam good equity mainly with all the short stacks. Here we can raise. I mean, here I think if they have equity, they just put it in probably. I don't know if we want to like complicate this board more. Like, am I going to gain a bunch of EV on an ace, on a king, on a queen, on a 10, on a 7? Am I gaining EV? Maybe. I don't think so, though. I think we just bet. 14 is going to be a shove with ace queen here. Unless this player 3-bets, maybe. I mean, even then... that's sick. Yeah, I mean, this range is pretty strong. Yeah. Alright, I fold. Kind of sick. See how this plays out. Yeah, fold is not comfortable, though, because they can definitely shove just like king 10 suited and stuff. Just gonna pile here. Table chip leader opening the cutoff. Take it down. I would reshove again if they open again. They fold, we're gonna shove. Yeah, well, yeah, open jam for 14 effective. The offsuit combo, sure. Blinds go up. I think open shove this one too. We have extra fold equity against stuff that might normally call us. Does okay against some pairs, ace king, ace queen. But they might fold like king 10s and king jacks that might normally call just with the ICM, so. Oh, okay, good luck. It's a flip. Boom! Holy, what a flip. That is worth a lot. Okay, focus. We got maybe an awkward hand against the small blind. Does fold to the small blind. They limp. I like check. Keep the pot small. I don't want to really raise call off here. Pair and a club, I'm gonna call. If they check, I'm gonna check. Gonna bet a little bit more polarized. I mean, we have natural like flush draws and some jack like jack 8 of hearts type hands to bluff. But I'm not gonna be like too bet happy here with thin hands anyway. Ooh, find a weird boat here. Limp pre, bet flop, check turn. Do they have anything better? Just wonder if they had aces or kings, if they would bet the flop or queens. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Oh, holy, what is this run good? Oh my god. We're 4 out of 17 now. We have aces. What's going on? Okay, I'm not going to like call and then fold if they... I think my range is just a shove here now. Even with aces. What a heater. Wow. What a freaking heater. Unreal. Open jam the offsuit ace here. This one can be a raise fold. What up, man? I got a weird run here. But I see a 22-month resub for the $22 WCOOP. Perfect timing. Thanks for the raid and the sub. I think bet will end up being okay here. We might have some extra fold equity than normal. They might play a little bit more passive, but I still think check's okay. Yeah, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the raid, man. I hope your session was okay. Double gutter, king high. We beat some bluffs. We have some equity. Price isn't bad. We have a pretty nice bluff if they check too. We have a nice bluff unless they're gonna check jam everything into my face, and then this is actually pretty sad, but. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Queen Jack O I think makes a decent shove. I mean, if I knew exactly how this guy would play, I might just go for a min raise instead. Because I can call off these two, and then if they're not going to shove on me aggressively, then we can kind of just avoid the cooler, but 2.5 blinds, sure. Oh my god, no way. Damn, they flopped a set. We go runner, runner, house on the guy. What are you flatting? Is it pairs? Is it a lot of pairs? Ace 10, ace jack, king queen, pairs. I might lose to a lot of it unless they're playing all those I mentioned more aggressively. Pocket sevens, eights, stuff like that. I might barrel this combo just like in case they do have some of those pairs, or if they have like queen jack of clubs. I feel like king jack with a spade is decent to go for here. Or like 9-8 or something. Okay, take it down. So I think here, like, it might even be like kings. But I think it's can still be good to go queens, and yeah. I was muted. I was muted on purpose, but I forgot to unmute. We're hand for hand play now. Oof. We defend. 2 pair. So how much 9x are they opening is kind of an interesting question. I don't know. I think we just small bet turn and go from there. Oh, final table. All right, WCOOP final table. Going into this with 28 big blinds, which is good for the chip lead. Not by a ton, but we do have a slight chip lead here, which is pretty exciting. Current take home 1.6K for a $22 buy-in. Pretty sick. Shove it a call. Oh, we're going to lose a player. Big bluff. That was second in chips. So we've kind of fallen pretty far away from the chip lead, but we do ladder up, so we just shove this one. Shove small blind, snaps, jack 8, ace king. Alex has knocked so many people out of this tournament. Okay, there's that ladder up to 3.5K. Oh, they call king jack. Raise call king jack. Queens. Gonna double up. Oof. Suddenly Alex is chip leading. What are we doing with nines here? Raise call or shove? Gonna go raise call. I don't know though. It's interesting. Here we go. Raise call it is. Nines against eights. Holy shit, this is a big pot. Boom! Yes! Big ladder. Big ladder. 5K locked. Chip leader. Slightly. I think fold is fine here. I really do. What do we take the chip lead if we shove and they fold? Nosebleeds. Okay, sure. I guess there's a term for that, isn't there? Oh my god. Ah! What? Oh my god. Open jam, 20 blinds, we have aces, 2 short stacks. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. I will die. Boom! It's a shove. Oh. Aces. It's disturbing. Come on. Focus. It's fine. It's fine. Wow. Pick up aces. Running the tens now. What? God, this is a really big pot. I mean, nothing we could do, obviously. We just run into tens. But there is another player that has chips now. It's a little different. Oh, it could have been so clean. King 7 against Queen 9. Short stack doubles up. I mean, he shoves so much. I don't know if I want to skip King 5 against him. All right, three-way tie at the top now. I mean, it's the bottom. I mean, even against somebody that shoves a lot, we can still just like fold a lot, but I think we can go sixes. Really sick though. Jacks, I guess I'll call. Okay. Jacks against ace 4. Back of the chip lead. Boom! Like I said, let's just get lucky this time again. I said aces, it was jacks. Shoving to shove. Ace jack pocket 7s. Oh my god, that's sick. Definitely gonna jam the queen with the short stack here now. God, I just can't dodge these good fucking hands, man. God, it's like I get chip lead, but I only get like one hand to utilize it, and then I just instantly run into big hands. Damn. All right, that's fine. I mean, it's fine, but it's huge. All right, well, we're down to 3. We have 7.5 thousand locked up. We got a tough situation though. 3-handed tied-ish. Do I want to induce jacks? Yeah, I'm gonna induce jacks. So I think it's okay to have a betting range here because my limping range actually does okay on this board. And I think they will know that I'm kind of trappy, so they're gonna check back a lot. Board gets weird, we need protection. So yeah, I think betting is actually gonna end up being good with jacks. Even though they don't have like a lot of king highs and ace highs and stuff, but. Okay, we make some good chips there. I mean, it was a very questionable line, like all through the way, but works out. I think we call, oh wow, they fold twice? They fold twice. All right, here we go. Oh wow, they have a huge hand. How do they they just have a huge hand, like. I mean, we're not out, guys. We're not out. One double up, I'm back in the mix. It's really fine. It's really fine. It's not great, but it's fine. This guy just block jammed. Imagine we ladder. No. Shit. I think it's call. I think it's a call. Yes! I hope it was a call. I like making good decisions. Oh god. Oh. Fold? Fold? Oh, I hate this tournament. Fold. That's fine. Alright, we're heads up. Heads up. 4-1 deficit, 11,000 locked. Okay, heads up. Feel better about everything that's happened here to get here. Come on, baby. Jack 10 is not a prettier hand in the deck right now to get. Come on. What? Hey, listen, that is a great result. That is a fantastic result. That is a really, 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 really good result. Oh, man, I had to chip lead so many times at that final table. I would have loved a trophy. Would have loved a trophy. But, hey, $11,000 for a 22 buy-in is pretty good, especially with how many times I got short and some questionable decisions. I mean, if I was never chip leader in that tournament, I would be just super through the roof right now. Anyway, thanks for the GGs, guys. Pretty cool to see. Okay, see you guys later.